Okay, first things first, can you hear me properly? There's not a lot of people in the chat, but if somebody can let me know. Hey, Adrian. How are you doing, dude? Oh, hold on, I need to cut the sound here. Actually, you might enjoy this. I got a few more goodies lately. I got that GU06. Obviously, since you've seen that, but I got a TR505 and a Juno DI keyboard, and I've been toying with making MIDI controllers and that kind of stuff. So I have one here. Can I actually bring this over? It's gonna unplug itself if I do that. But I made this controller, so I'm missing the knobs right now, but this is about 16 pots and a few buttons and some lights and that kind of stuff. Oh, you were. You were. Actually, I think I have. Hey, Addy, how you doing? Yeah, I did, yeah. It's all very makeshift. It's all very makeshift. You know, there's the back of it is wide open because in case I need to access stuff and add stuff, and the knob just fell. But I have these 16 pots, and then I have lights on them as well, because you need some LEDs. And then I have state switches, and I have a couple of push buttons. I'll add more buttons. I'm not sure exactly why, but it's more because I can. Yeah, it's an Arduino Pro Micro. I use Notes and Volts. Code, and I'm using two multiplexers because the Pro Micro is only six analog lines. So really, you can only control 6. But so with each multiplexer, I can control 8 at a time, only using one line. So, but his code only is only for the Arduino Uno, and the pinout is slightly different on the Arduino Pro Micro. And the way he has it is a lot of bit shifting just to address the port out for the multiplexer. So I just spent a bit of time just changing the code, but it was cool. It worked, and I should send him the code. Hey, thank you very much for the bits. How cool is it? I have a bit of a a little bit of a cold, not much. So I'm drinking tea, and I just have that just in case my voice goes. After Gordon, how are you doing, dude? So yeah, so that's the plan. I've had it a while. I've just messed around with it, but I'm still not familiar. So I just want to see if I can make, I don't know, something or mess around, and I thought I would stream it because why not? And hopefully we'll get a video for the channel as well as a stream recap. But that's the plan. The plan is to just familiarize myself with Adobe and what am I saying? Ableton Live, and maybe make a piece of music. So I don't know what we'll make. Let me show you my setup there, Adrian. Camera. There you go. So I have quite a bit. I have a cup of tea. Yeah, I just have a pad. So I changed. Viola actually got me this giant monitor here. This is my previous 2 monitor. I'm using an old one. So I'm running 4 monitors essentially now, which is handy because I can actually just move my session up onto here if I'm working with these. Not that I need right now, but then if I'm recording, because I have my Russian organ thing over there, it's handy to have at least a screen and just be able to click on stuff and record exactly when I need to record, that kind of stuff. Get some whiskey down, I'm off for another few weeks now. So yeah, so this is I got this keyboard, really really cool. It's not making a sound there. I need to it plugs into an amp, which you won't hear unless I use the microphone. No, it's not going to work. It's going directly into my PA, but if I use it as an instrument into my my DAW, it'll work, and I can use that as a MIDI controller as well. And it's really cool. There's a few stuff like for envelope control, cutoff, resonance, reverb, and then there's some presets in there. There's an arpeggiator. There's a chord memory. Really, really cool stuff. So I might show you all that. You know what? How would that work if I use this? Is it sample based? I'm assuming it is. I'm assuming it's not. It's not analog synth. And I don't think it's even there's a VCO or anything like that. I think it's very much, well, this probably is because there's some modify sound, but it's very much sample based. But I just wanted something that, because my old keyboard was just MIDI, there was no sound coming out of it, so I want to be able to just play something without having to launch my DAW and like load a VST and mess around like that. Like that, I can just turn it on. It plays a piano or whatever synth I want to. There are too many cables. Too many cables. There are too many cables. So let me get comfy. Could I? Would this setup actually be conclusive to? Could I do this, something like that, and maybe show my? Hold on. Would that be weird if I did that? Look at that. Yeah, that'd be really weird. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a Juno. Yeah, it's a Juno. It's a Juno DI. It was designed to be mobile, like people could bring it out on the road. It has over like 1,000 or more presets, and then you can fine tune stuff. It's not quite the flexibility of a modular synth or anything like that, but it's quite versatile and. No, is that weird? Yeah. Anyway, if you could Korgs, yeah, Korgs are cool. It's very much like a Korg. It's not, it's not a modular synth. It's just a standalone type of stuff. It's very similar to a Korg. I'm not much of a piano player anyway. So, okay. So, is this too weird? This camera? Oh, yeah, I need something to show my DAW as well. Let me just bring this back up. There you go. And will this work if I did this here? There you go. Yeah, actually, yeah, I won't have to turn my head as much. Is that gonna work? Yeah, actually, always fancied one. Yeah. So have I an audio here? Oh no, of course I don't, because you won't be able to hear it. And then I need. And then just bear with me. And then I need a plugin here in the master so you can hear something. So real stream. I think so. I'm not entirely familiar with local broadcast. Leave that here in the corner. Now. Can you hear that? Oh, you know what this is. Yeah. This is it. This is the... Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? That's just like there. So yeah, you got the whatever piano. You get like 5,000 pianos and. Not sure if you remember saying he was going to try and buy 2 arcades, Simpson TNT. Well, it fell through sadly. Sorry about that. That would take too much off them. Oh well, still. So yeah, 5. well, there's so many roads on this. Problem child, good evening. I'm just playing with this thing here. Just actually let me bring this up for now. So here you got, yeah, organs and all that kind of stuff, guitars and basses. Guitar is not where it shines really. It doesn't really shine anywhere. It's just I'm mostly using it for the piano sound, so I have something just to try chords and that kind of stuff when I'm messing around, and have a MIDI controller and have a bit more control than my other keyboard. You got orchestral stuff. Actually, when you have that BBC Orchestra VST now, it just this sounds so. Actually, that's what we'll do tonight. We'll make up something orchestral. That might be cool. We'll do that. There you go. Get a freaky angle. Oh my god. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. I might try to do something orchestral tonight. Yeah, it does sound like an NES, doesn't it? Have you found OBS then? What do you mean? Juno strings, what's that? Chamber strings. Oh, yeah, that's what I've been doing. Well, I've been using the Streamlab OBS pretty much since I've been streaming, yeah. Sahara Desert. Random mood. I mean, there's so many stuff. You got world. Okay, so a series of percussions and things like that. Oh, just like. Okay, this grooves obviously set. God. You can probably program your own rhythms and stuff like that. Brass. Yeah, but all these orchestral stuff sound very poor. I'll show you in a minute when I... Yeah, there's a ton of stuff. Pads. That's what we had earlier. Voyager. Oh, that's... Well, Jean-Michel Jarre type of stuff, isn't it? Yeah, ton of stuff. So many synths. That's the first one. You're only getting the mic audio. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Let me... Oh, I know why. That's because this. Now, is that better? Sorry, but you should have told me earlier. We can't hear the keys. Oh, yeah, you did. I was just too absorbed. So let's go back. Piano, different organs, classic stuff, but then some more cooler stuff. There's a, like I said, there's a ton of. Where was it? Anyway, doesn't matter. We'll go back to that. Yeah, world. God, there's actually a lot of these preset. Oh, harp. Cool. basses. It does, like, yeah, it sounds like an old PS1 or an SNES. All right. So vocal pad. There's another one. That was it. And there's a ton of these leads. So many of these leads. Poly lead. Yeah, I haven't even just looked at all of them. Varieties, that's why, yeah. So yeah, but the cool thing is I can turn here the volume off altogether and just load. So I believe that's here in the instruments. I need to get rid of that. And just, is this taking this as input? Yeah. So, there's just a piano for now. No, instruments, there, right the first time. And now the sound isn't coming from the synth, it's just using it as a MIDI controller. I can have the sound here as well, and use that. Put up sticks and break out some glow sticks. The mic volume, no problem. Let's do that. Oh yeah, hold on. 1 2 1 2. I've got so many USB stuff. It's kind of hard to keep an eye on everything. Now, is this better? I'm gonna speak quiet anyway. Usually. Is this better volume level wise? Okay, so what did we say we'll do? I wanted to try maybe some of those instruments and come up with something. There's going to be a lot of messing around, I suppose. But I got just, it's not a super duper balanced, well, pro version of Adobe Live, Ableton Live. Why do I keep saying Adobe? It was a more, it's not the Lite either, but it came with some instruments like. So all of these can be loaded as instruments, and then ambient, evolving, bass. Some interesting stuff, but actually you're not hearing that either, are you? Eight oh eight. Let's see if you. That's interesting. You're not. I'm looking in the monitor here. You're not seeing the preview. Never mind. How about anything coming from here? No. So it's not going through the master patch. Okay, that's actually interesting. Not so much for you, but it means you won't hear the preview of the instruments when I pick them. So bear with me. Oh, there's guitars and... did I see them there? Instrument, impulse, instrument racks. Guitars. That was it here. Guitars and plucks. Actually. That is very loud. So let me bring up the DAW here. It's that's it. Okay. That's somewhat convincing. So, what'll I do? Will I load up the BBC stuff? Well, let me try the drum rack. I'll just mess around for a minute and then see the drum rack, and I can use this guy. Well, I could use this guy as well, but I have this. Pretty handy. I should move that over here a little bit more for when I'm streaming. Okay, never mind. Let's load up the BBC. Have you seen this plugin, Adrian? The Spitfire. So I need to go to plugin here. It's going to take me a while to be as comfortable with Ableton Live. I did try to mess around with it a while back, and I just followed the tutorial from a man called Guy Mitchellmore, and they're actually great videos to follow. So you have all these instruments. Now, are you gonna? So here I can just select. I'll just show you a few things. So let's just say I get the violas. Is that loaded on this guy? Yeah. You got that new software you want? I did indeed. Thank you very much. It was partly thanks to you and your. I think you bought the entire collection on Bandcamp, and I remember saying to you, like I said, yeah, that's going towards a full license of Ableton Live. So yeah, here it is. So this is the violas here. We can have the cellos instead. Really cool. It's this thing was actually quite cheap. I think it was like 50 or 60 euros or dollars or pounds or whatever, but it's a full orchestra. You got all the brass section, trumpet, you know. Free for students too. Yes, I didn't claim to be a student though, so I did send them some money. won't play anymore, but thank you very much, John Williams. And tube. What was that chord progression? I'm out of the range of the instrument here. Never mind. Just out of the range again. Not sure who's eligible. Yeah, you can't just tell them, I think, that you're a student and you just download it for free, but you know, I'm now in a position where I can position where I can pay for stuff I get, so I'll support and pay, you know. So you got all these, you got a harp, a proper harp. It's a bit low, isn't it? Let me, have I a way to crank this up a little bit? No, that's just a reverb. Actually, it might be a good one to start, like the previous one. You got the Celeste, really cool. You've got everything, so many percussions and tuned percussions. Flutes. But you can hear all these sounds independently, like from so many different films and scores. But that's pretty much the setup that's used for all these. Velocity of the Juno set too low. I haven't actually checked that. No, because it's different for some instruments. The harp is particularly low. So. Do you recognize that? Something like that. I have the mic in front of me, I can't yeah, it's a chord progression that's used a lot. It was used recently in the Avengers. Whenever you want to do something heroic, it's I can't remember now. I can't barely play the piano, to be honest, so I shouldn't be doing this live. So let's make something. Let's just use the harp first. And yeah, we'll do something Harry Potter's-esque maybe again, or something, I don't know, something fun. What was the Harry Potter stuff? Yeah, we'll do something like that. Gonna have to move all of this here. And so we'll just yes, I got that right. We want what's the tempo here? It's way too fast, isn't it? I'm not sure where I want to go with this. It's way too slow as well. We need something faster. I need something for the background. Then I'll probably use the Celeste over it. But I just want something. No, it's way too fast still. Actually, I need the tempo. How do I bring back this guy? No, 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 not that. Yes. Yes. I posted something that looked like a URL. Oh, sorry. You got time. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's no URL. Sorry, I didn't realize. I just saw the message here. Yeah. What did you want to send? Or send it to me on maybe on Facebook or Twitter. Yeah, so just bear with me for... But if we start layering it, I don't like that either. I don't like that. Let's pick no, 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 no. No, still not. What are you doing to me, BBC? It wasn't your just a suggestion for what the file name could be called. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have much control over that either. I didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. And here I wanted you to be harps. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Something really funny is happening to my anyway. Oh, I know why, idiot. Let's bring up the second screen. It's because I'm only enabling one screen at a time, one instrument at a time for input. It doesn't actually switch here between the you have to enable the input. Let's go back to square one. Just not happy with. Okay. So we start here. You're going to move slightly here. We'll quantize afterwards. Something like that. We just change the key to wherever we want to bring it. Complicated? No, it's just it's a new software that I'm not used to, and it takes a while. So here I believe overdub, so it won't delete what I just recorded. It'll just record over it. As you can see. Small piece, and we just end that. So that's just a harp and maybe some bass over it. Something like that. Count, Ollie, count. And remember what the notes are. What's wrong here? It's just to make something. So here we can do something because I'm a very, very poor piano player. So we're just gonna tidy that, and here, this stuff should be coming. And also this can be. Let's quantize it first. So quantize would just slot all the notes in the right spot so it doesn't sound out of tune. But something here, this guy should be here and this guy should be here, and now so it's just an idea of a chord progression. I'm going to make it slightly longer by just I'm going to chop it a bit. What if? There's one thing I don't like about Ableton Live is the way it moves around the timeline like that. I know it's not designed for this type of stuff, but it could have been so much easier. I mean, the wheel here does nothing. I think that's a wasted opportunity. You could have it so that if you're on here, it expands or move the timeline around, or you don't need that because you can actually just use that. And yeah, it's a weird one. I'm not a fan. And there's nothing here at the bottom which would be a sort of intuitive for me, but no, the AW is perfect. And then, yeah. What happens if we repeat that? Oh no, what happened? What happened? Here, consolidate those two together for now. And then copy here, and now we have two instances. Now, I believe that in Ableton Live, it wasn't the case in Acid Pro, but in Ableton Live, these are two separate instances, so if I modify a note here, it won't modify in the copy. Which is handy when you want to make small adjustments. There might be a way to adjust all of them at once by linking extract groove. There might be a way to link them together. In Acid Pro, if you make a change to one of them, you change the other one. So yeah, you have to make a manual copy then if you want to make one that's completely different. It's going to be repetitive at the beginning. And here we change. So we'll do the same here. We're just going to repeat here. This is going to be the foundation for whatever it is I'm making. I'm so confused here with this timeline now. Yeah, I think that's gonna be plenty. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So we're gonna just revert everything here. And just be done with that for now. We can always change it. Might decide that I wanted to move somewhere else afterwards, but we need to move on. We need to move on. We need to move on. Next. Is it super low? Is the volume super low? I know the harp is very low, but that's just more actually to get it, whatever progression. I'm not exactly sure. Trying to compose stuff live as well under pressure is kind of funny one. It's so tempting. And what if I did? It's like that Bartok piece. Something like that. Mm-hmm. I'm closing myself here. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do, like sort of a dark, dark Harry Potter sort of orchestration. No, I don't want to. Oh, where's the? I don't want to delete stuff. I just want to move them. How do I do that again? No envelopes. No. Yeah, if I click on that, it's just gonna move it. Shift. Shift and what? No, forward is just to get those notes. I know I just press something here. Select and shift. No, by default it should be just set to whatever kind of draw like that. You know the way it's drawing. Oh, is it on? No, there's a mode. You know, it should be just doing whatever and then stretching. Shift here doesn't do anything. That icon, that to do pencil icon, is just displayed, and I'm not sure exactly what it is. Top right of the screen. That's it. Thank you. I don't like that anyway. Did I pick something too slow? Let's redo that. Yeah, that icon is what? Draw mode switch. Oh, it's the B. Yeah, I knew I pressed a button somewhere that did something and it changed my icon. That's the B button. It's kind of too slow. Something weird there, but it's actually, again, it's going to be way in the background because now we're going to bring strings. Because that's not really the melody here or of anything. Hopefully not, because if it is, we're in trouble. Insert MIDI track. Well, that fell again, and first violins. Should we have? We can have them being like either long. Or that's just one note trigger, or pizzicat. Just the pluck. Or probably what we're going to use here. The bow is going really fast. Maybe not. You can always change it afterwards, but it's usually a good idea to just play the way it's done. So no, we stay there for a while, don't we? I want something that's gonna go up, or I want something that will go down or up depending on one instrument. So when it comes to the cello, we'll probably so I want the violins to go down. But slower than that. In fact, you know what? I think I'm gonna bring the violins here on. Yeah, just only here, and we might have a flute just playing here somewhere just to fill that gap, or a hobo. So let's just start it from here. And not like that. Could actually remember what I wanted to play. Oh. There you go. Why do you go when I try to delete you? Anyway. Okay, we're going to redo this section here, and then do, 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 do. I'm not finding something. I need something that is sort of just going down naturally, but this is not. I don't want to go too well down and eat into the register of the viola. And certainly not because I'd like the cellos to go up. And we got a second violin. Maybe I have... Yeah, something like that. And what if... what have I done? Oh, that's not part of it. And that's... Okay. Ed Horse, how are you doing, dude? How are you doing, dude? I'm struggling right now, really am. It's a lot easier to do something like that when you're on your own and there's nobody watching you. But I said I'd do it, and let's do it. Let's correct all my... let's consolidate first, link those together. I don't know why it does that. It separates them whenever you punch in again. Let's quantize this. Another way for cheating. You haven't a clue what's happening? Well, that is just fine with me. Can you hear properly, by the way, the audio? don't like them. We're having a hard time with that extra bit here. Do 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 do. Sinister Harry Potter track. Yeah, I mean, I just literally I was just playing. I'm essentially playing with the BBC Symphony Orchestra plugin for VST for any DAWs really, and then I was just going through the instrument, and the harp is cool, and I heard this, and I was like, ooh. And I was like, all right, that's that's what we're going for. And obviously I can't do that, but can do something similar and just mess around. But where Harry Potter is sort of fairy-like and whimsical, I just went for just something a lot darker. So right now again, we're not using. So we need a second violin here. Sorry. So actually, second violin will come last, I suppose, just to add a bit of a. So violas. We'll just add a viola, staying on a few notes, so that it gives room for the cello to come up from super low. Well, that's not a cello, but you get the idea. So the range of the violas is this here. It's very different from the violin, which would be. That is not a violin. So lower range on the viola, and a bit of a coarser type of sound, but it's great for those kind of mid ranges, those mids. Areas here. So. And I'm trying to end on that sort of with the fuck moment, you know, that you like a reveal or something like that.
Everyone.
Thank you. Thanks, head horse. start on the same note. Something like that. Nope. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. I wonder why Control J consolidate. I need to remember that. Yo. Quantize. Again, a better word for cheat. Can I pull something off with the cello that will actually lift this? Because on the second, I was hoping it will actually rise a bit in tension at the end, but. What? How about some cyberpunk themes? That's not what we're doing tonight. I actually wanted to try that BBC Orchestra plugin a bit more. But you can see even messing around, it takes a lot of time here, so gonna use some shadows here. Actually, we could. Oh! Could we have some maybe? That's a bit too aggressive. No, we'll actually fill that gap, harmonic gap, with tuned percussions and Cyberpunk 1077. Yeah, just add some 808 drum rack on that. That goes into my way minor here. I want to avoid that because then it becomes sort of a sad romantic piece. I don't think the cello is going to go up at all. We're going to stay in that register. When are you getting the channel sponsor? Yo. Wait, I'm in that. No. Come on. Hello. Cellos. Auto. Oh. Still not use some of the keyboard shortcuts, and yeah, sometimes I do stupid stuff. Is that one of the buttons? I don't know. Maybe a motif like that does go do 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 do. Hey, Cook Chicory, how are you doing? I'm struggling live here. Did it again. So it. Oh, okay. F buttons enable disable tracks. Good to know, because I've been pressing F5 instead of F9, which is why I was having trouble on this track. To record. F9 is record. And I messed up again. It needs to come. Wrong track. Yeah, that's what it is. It needs to be much shorter here. Somewhere. Okay. Not actually trying to write a piece, I'm just testing the messing with the VST really. I suppose like everything you can no here, no, go away. Quantize settings, wait, sure that'll do, but and I'm trying to find my bearings in this Ableton Live. That's not even the session view, that's another view altogether, this thing. But now we need some brass when this comes in, but I think first do we need some form of like a harp going? We'll try this. We try this. Fuck, what key is that in? I have no idea what key that is. Now what's the difference? Oh yeah, it appears here. Now I want it. I was gonna pick up my keyboard like crazy, but we want to so I'm gonna have to transpose that from C. Yeah, it's the BBC Symphony Orchestra. So we just do this on its own. We can solo this. Gonna have to move my microphone again. Sorry if I want it from here to here. So that'll do, because have I let me think. Have I a way to just force this into a different key? Because right now it's just in pretty much in the C. Um, no, I think I'm gonna have to do. I don't have a harp that I can detune to do that kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah, we need to start it there. Cool. Well, okay, that's a thing. That's possible. Fair enough. We're gonna have percussions and other instruments, so this is sort of it's a bit abrupt right now, but it's just. So here, flutes. Actually, a theme melody with that might be have that as a main melody. Something like that. Yeah, it's some sort of harmonic minor. I'm just messing around and embarrassing myself publicly. was very weak as a theme melody, or as yeah. But keep in mind, we're sort of trying to make a piece here without even kind of sort of thematic direction or anything like that. So we sort of said it was going to be spooky, Harry Pottery at the beginning. I'd like a theme, but I'm not writing a theme for anything really. You know, like a moment or a character or an event. So it's kind of hard to sort of visualize. So what you end up when you do stuff like that is just you have a piece that's kind of meh, you know, that has very little character, which is sort of what we have here. But we're just messing. If we had an idea of what we want to compose for, like a character or something like that, you know, you'd be asking, okay, what's this character? What's his, you know, motivations and time, space, or that kind of stuff. Where is he? Does he evolve in? What does he evolve in? And then you write a melody for that, and then you write a tune or the arrangement around it. We started from the opposite. We just started writing just a bass line on the harp and the Celeste, a few kind of sort of chord on the strings here, and now I'm trying to write a melody over it, which is not actually the best way to go about it. That's my excuse anyway. That's almost James Bond like. Or a clarinet, a hobo. Maybe in the clarinet. Actually, that might work better because we call a theme, we repeat that on the flute afterwards, and we continue with the clarinet and the flute. Have to go already. You need to get some work done. You get some work done, dude. I like that because the theme doesn't resolve. Should that be a bassoon? A hobo, sorry. No. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? What was this? It was the cello. Thank you. Or celli. I think clarinet's better. It has that slight klezmer type of feel, which is perfect for a harmonic minor. So now, we're here. It's our MIDI track, and we're going to use a flute and just call that lead when it comes up here. Are we done here? I never know which V I am. I'm actually using, I should be using this here. There you go. Thank you. Sorry, because I have this screen here, and you get this screen here as well, which is kind of handy for mixing, but you don't see that. This calls for bass clarinet for sound texture. I don't think there's a bass clarinet. There's a bass bassoon. But for that, I think we'll use horns. Like what is that? that's just calls for epic stuff here. And what have we? Trumpets, bass, trombones, tuba. Yeah, you know. Or even this actually. Anyway, let's use the flute for now. was way too long here. That poor flute player needs to breathe. The end gets very mushy because I'm actually pushing back the that resolution, which I should rename this actually flute. So I know which is which. This is the cello, and then Viola, I have violin 1. Okay. What the It's kind of cool with the that violin at the beginning is very mushy now. This is just too much going on. Isn't it? Do you know, I think we need here some sort of too loud as well. We're going to just tone it down a little bit. Again, I'm just trying all these. Come on, I'm just trying to tidy here. So we've got flute clarinet on some sort of lead theme, whatever this is. Here we're gonna have some brass, because why not? Brass and some percussions afterwards, and I think we're good. Do you want some trombone? No. So another MIDI track. You can see how this builds up quite easily. Because brass, exactly. Because brass. Damn it, YouTube. I'm having trouble with YouTube keeping my... they want me to confirm my my pin for monetization and all that kind of stuff for the AdSense. And they've had me going round and round because they never sent me the pin in the first place, or if they did, I never received it. And now I'm blocked for requesting a new one, and their support system is just so poor. It feels like I'm talking to bots, it really does. So I have to explain myself. I seem to change a new person handling a case every week, and every time I have to re-explain myself from scratch, which is frustrating, and that's twice now they tell me they can't do much for me. So I don't know, I might be losing monetization on my channel comes February. I'll see. I might just need to, like, I'm going through an MCM anyway, so they're doing, it's their AdSense account on it, and they're handling monetization, but they've been sending messages saying I could lose monetization come February if I don't confirm my address, but I can't even request the pin to be sent. So we'll see. I might need to cancel my existing AdSense, which is not really linked to my channel because it's the MCM one, and create a new AdSense to compound stuff. My AdSense and my YouTube accounts are on different emails, which is, they seem to be confused about that. I'm like, it's your system. By the way, we should probably save. BBC. save that for the was rather painless, this one, but we need something a bit punchier as well. That'll do. Problem, the effect with this mod wheel here is only goes up because it goes one way. So the when it resets the mod wheel way like down. So if I bring it up, like if I do this, it goes all the way up, but it resets down where you sort of want it middle and be able to bring it down, up, down, and it resets in the middle. But here it resets down, which means now we've got no sound, which is very silly, if you don't mind me saying. So here we want Quantize. Quantize, I think that's okay. Yeah, not that I was off by much, and these are very kind of slow fading instruments, so quantization is not that critical. Like there's nothing super fast, super precise in here, so it's Fine Gone or something like that. There are levels for this one. We're halfway. I kind of like it before. Something like that. Okay. Last few sets. We're gonna go. Oh, for the VRVC Orchestra. We're gonna use. What have we? So we've. Oh yes, please. So first, what have we here? Oh, bell. I mean, we could have anything. No, not that. No. No, we have one of those already. Well, it's not a glockenspiel, it's a Celeste. But it sort of fills that gap here, so let's just go for first timpani hits. No, nothing here. I'm having a problem with not problem. Yeah, we don't want percussions here. Fiona Wesson. And then we'll have one of those gongs and cymbals. And you know what? We need a second violin because we do. Tune percussion. Which one was it? Tune percussion. No, that was this one and tune. So we want to do something like that. No, not that. The cool thing we can do is fold, and it actually just only selects the notes that we have in this timeline, which is actually pretty handy. Quantize. Okay, I think the last bit is going to have a second violin, but that's playing sort of staccato. Is that the term? Staccato. We have a Viola, second violins and tremolo. Nope. Is there a way to... I need to play that in relation to the other violin. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Well, I just want to move this over here. No, over here. Don't even think we need one. It's quite busy already with the brass and everything. There's a lot of gap filled. I don't think we'll benefit from a second violin. Nope, I don't think we need it. No, this was ever meant to be a finished piece, but yeah, sometimes you can try and put too much. As it is, it's quite muddy already. It's quite a bit too busy. Would that work? Yeah. Now can we find a small intro with just those? Actually, I liked it here and loop. No. Cook Chicory, good night, dude. Good night. You're welcome. It was interesting for me as well. I messed around on a tutorial with it previously that was slightly different, but it's the first time I just do something like off the cuff in that way. It's interesting. I like it. I like the overall sound. It sounds really good. Like that's unprocessed as well. There's no EQ or anything like that, or very non actually leveling. So as it is, it sounds pretty cool. I think. Can I do anything with the gong here even? Could this start a bit earlier? Yeah, we could do that and just have that harp continue. Yeah, and that's the beginning of our piece until it's quite a short piece, but there's a good bit happening there in terms of how it rises, and obviously that would be a beginning of a scene or something like that. Alright, I think that was cool. I really like this VST. What was it called? Symphony Orchestra, or it's Spitfire does those. There's a website. Let me see if I can. Spitfire BBC. If you Google Spitfire BBC Orchestra, you'll find it. It's a rather powerful and cheap VST. You don't need a huge, a big PC. It's 49 euros. There I have the link here in the chat. Yeah. Get it. It's really, really cool, really powerful, and as you can hear, I think it's got a really good sound. Sounds legit indeed, and obviously, you know, it's no replacement for a free live orchestra, but I don't have a live orchestra, so for messing around like that, it's actually really cool. And it was a bit tougher and more tedious doing it, and I'm still sort of discovering, although I have sort of figured out almost where everything is, but it's still got stuff I'm not completely familiar with. I'm not sure I'll completely replace Acid Pro, but for stuff like that, for straight composition, work, I might do that. And for just doing live sort of, I did actually mess around with live sets. Intro, where was that? There was stuff with the GTA that I done with the Jan Beta. It started as a live set, and that was a cool thing because I was able to just jam, which is exactly what this tool is designed for, to just jam. You know, with these things. How do I disable everything? Well, there's probably a way to do this better. Yeah, so that's the way I was just jamming with. We can. Oh yes, of course. I need that damn plugin. So that was done with just very minimal VSTs and that Juno GU6. Sorry. Now you should be able to hear it. So actually this is the track right now. So I think these ones were the Juno stuff. Very, very Junos. Again, that was the Juno. What was this? Oh, that was the actual video. I've moved that. And then I have hybrid VSTs, a couple more stuff on it. 6, what was that? Oh yeah, okay. This was just a plain standard, the bar jacket on. Actually, that's not enabled. Bear with me. I really like these. So, very sort of off-the-shelf stuff directly from Acid Pro. The only one I used was the hybrid here, which is why are you not so it's got one of those heavy sidechain compressor, very heavy. This one is, I can't remember what this was. I think this was just the standard preset. Actually, I liked it because it had that just very kind of kick in it. Just a square wave with tons of echo. So, and the Juno stuff that I recorded straight from the mic. I think I put restream on the plugin and not the master. God damn it. Thank God you're here to tell me then. Where is it? Cache compressor 8 restream, you're right, yeah. How did I manage that? Okay, never mind. double clicked. Yeah, I'm still confused as to double click doesn't seem to bring stuff down. It just sort of select it, but it doesn't seem to add the now. Let's just see. Is still on there? Yeah. So yeah, so that's the kit. It's a cool kit, and it's your standard in here. I was saying this some hybrid with heavy side chain, just a kick on this one. Square wave. There's a few more. What's this again? Yeah. Oh yeah. And I was using one of the buttons there to just to change the filter, so it creates that sort of a dubstep sort of wah 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 type of sound. That's it. Very simple, but very 80s. But that it's all that Juno stuff that does that sound. But that started as a live set, like I was saying, so you can still see the some of the. Sorry. Kill that. But yeah, it's such a cool sound. I messed up actually my live set, so they don't start in time, because some of them are have 16 bars, some of them are 8, some of them are 4, and if I don't start them at the same time, so here for me. Fine. You get the idea. So I did get a chance to tinker with it, and I think this was the first thing I've done with Ableton that ended up on the channel. I'm working on one with Norm. I won't share that. I was messing with guitar sounds just before I did the stream, actually. So yeah, I need to remember Ali? This and this, but with you could actually put out a realistic sort of So again, I think that's going to be a Grand Theft Audio kind of track. maybe for Norm, I'd see. I'd love to have him just say a few kind of words out of their context, which is what the series is about, but also have him just bang his head somehow. I need to find clips where he's moving his head and have them looped and sequence, make him look like he's moshing. What was that MIDI control test? That was just a test for my controller there. What was that? There was nothing. There's nothing here. Nope, there's nothing here. So whatever I was doing. Oh yeah, I'd created a hybrid. I was teaching myself hybrid and using the sequencer where you can use two different sequences overlapping. Yeah, pointless. So I haven't done yet much with Ableton, but there you go. Let's try this, and we might. I needed something else in my head just to check that this piece was alright. We need that resolution, don't we? And that took only 2.5 hours for 35 seconds of music. But it's cool. Anyway, folks, that's Ableton Live, and that's the BBC Symphonic Orchestra by Spitfire. I definitely recommend it because it's really, really good and powerful, and it sounds great. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good night, folks. I'm going to put an end to the stream. It's been 2.5 hours and it's late enough. Good night. Thanks for joining, and thanks for the chat, and thanks for listening, by the way. And sorry if it was a bit tedious, and there was a lot of quacks and bad playing, and I didn't know what I was doing really. But it was cool. It was cool. Thank you very much, folks. Have a good night.